Since you still have to keep your eyes closed, I'm going to put the headphones on you.
Okay.
Do you want your left ear uncovered or right?
Left. So I can hear you. Wait, we put it behind. That's good.
Alright, I want you to go on ahead and open up your eyes. We're gonna see. We are hot on the mic.
What are we playing?
Mary does not know what's happening.
I don't.
I'm also gonna give you the controller.
Oh no. I have a cat.
I know, but she's leaving.
She is upset. There you go. Well, why do I have the controller?
First hint.
Oh no!
We recognize her.
My glasses are so dirty. What is this? Dance Dance Revolution?
Mary's cleaning her glasses because she is not quite sure she's believing what's happening.
Oh, it's American Idol.
Oh, I know this game. And now, with a little so you think you can dance.
Right?
American Idol didn't have dancing, did it?
I don't know.
Alright.
To be fair, I only ever watched like one season of it.
Yeah.
Like one full season. She's getting it. We know her too.
Yep.
She's a superstar.
I was gonna say, Mary, say something. You're scaring me. Mary's mouth is just kind of like
open,
like hanging open.
Oh. Oh God.
That was alright.
Right? Yeah.
So, believe it or not... Oh, and River's going crazy. This is a real thing. Final Fantasy X was so popular, and everyone loved it, that they went and made a direct sequel.
Oh. Here we go. There she is. Oh,
Yep.
bye.
That's it. Oddly pronounced Final Fantasy X-2. Which is a weird
Oh,
way
it exited the blocked scene.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing that thing where it's like, you can't watch.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Hey,
Yeah.
give it back already. Boys,
Oh.
want in on this number? Then show me your move.
Oh. Oh, are we doing it? Am I doing a thing?
You're doing a thing.
Oh, son of a... I don't know any of the controls.
It's just selecting things on the menu.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, Riku can steal things. But it is your turn.
Son of a bitch. That's rude. Who am I?
You're Riku right now. In the bottom right, it has Riku highlighted. Now you're Pain. Riku's turn again.
Where are they?
Their health?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, God.
You just gotta go at it. Riku's turn again, yeah. Okay, one's down. So yeah, imagine playing Final Fantasy X and then going into this, like right after. Well, I guess for some people it felt like right after. She's the only one left. Now just go nuts. No security, I guess. You just jumped up on stage with blades and started attacking the hero of the land.
Right. Our security was kind of yelled for a second.
Yeah. Actually, in the years I've played this, I just noticed for the first time that Pain beat up a bodyguard before, or a guard beforehand.
I could have danced all
He was like
night.
laying on the ground in the background.
Did I win?
Sorry. No time for an encore.
You did, but she's bailing.
Oh.
Hold still.
Alright, now you got a hunter down. Or just, you know, chase after. Okay, so, interesting thing about the combat. It is still turn-based, but the little green,
Yeah.
see how it's filling up?
Yeah.
So you have to wait a certain amount of time before it's their turn again. Meaning you can't just put the controller down and sit and wait and make your decisions anymore. You can it's still turn-based, but you have to make decisions quicker. Nope. That's okay. These are inevitable. So, you can also... Oh, he's dead already. Hang on a sec. Don't push anything.
Okay.
So, you can actually combo your attacks now. You know how the first thing that it's pointing to is always attack? Riku and Pain both have turns that are ready. If you just mash attack really quickly, they can work together
Cool.
to take down somebody. And now you're outnumbered. Does it do, yeah, does do a little bit more damage if you can chain them together. I think. Wow. The guy went down pretty quickly. She also went down really quickly. Just murdering people left and
I
right.
sure am. No, I don't wish to fight.
Yeah, there you go.
Just let me do what I need to do.
Hey, you run too fast.
You're too slow, little girl.
I recognize that voice.
Sounds like the Grinch.
He does.
He looks like the Grinch.
Show's over!
Excuse you?
Youch.
This way.
Yay!
Just put the Powerpuff Girls theme over it.
Either that or Charlie's Angels.
Oh yeah, that's very. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's very Charlie's Angels.
Where's the imposter?
All right, now you have Yuna with you, who actually has an extra ability when it's her turn again. Oh. Hang on a sec. When it gets to Yuna's turn,
I don't know who I am.
it's highlighted in purple on the bottom right.
Oh, okay.
So you're Riku. Now it's you. Go to Trigger Happy. Pick somebody and then mash R1.
Oh, R1.
Yeah.
I don't know if that worked.
Cannot.
Oh, he died before you could
Oh.
do it. Which is not a bad thing either. You can try it on Big Boy here. Now mash R1. And she just goes nuts with the pistols. Ow. I'm of the opinion these guys put up less of a fight than Team Rocket does.
That's
Quite enough sniveling, boys.
Why is she her twin?
Persistent, aren't you?
Why is she
My
her
grid.
twin?
You give us back Uni's garment grid right now.
Didn't you girls ever learn to share?
Give it back.
Very well, it's yours.
Whore.
Whoa. Strong word. I was gonna say, wait till you see how she's dressed.
Yours for long, love.
You tried to steal the cute girl skin.
So now you get a little tutorial.
L1 is what? Access the garment grid and change dress spheres. Okay. I don't want to change. She cute though.
She cute though. So now Yuna can inflict darkness on enemies.
Nice knowing you.
Ooh, a little thievery. Oh. It was a nice idea.
Let's get moving.
Okay. I guess that's good.
Yeah, she can't hit Yuna. Yeah, that worked out okay.
Yeah.
So there will be situations where switching
I won't let you off so easily next time.
switching outfits will be advantageous.
Riku.
Why am I dancing? Oh my gosh, it's Spy Kids.
Oh
The
my
music
God, it
video.
is. You're right. Well, that was a pull.
Thanks.
We went from Charlie's Angels to Spy Kids in 3 minutes. That's good. And yeah, so that's Final Fantasy X-2. As you said, very Charlie's Angels.
I didn't know what was
A lot of
going on.
people
Frightened.
absolutely fucking
While
hate
I was
this
dancing,
game.
Something happened.
You like it?
Cause you like it?
I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. Here's my feelings on it. It's such a drastic change from Final Fantasy, especially the last one.
Yeah.
But to me,
You sure look like
the
you
main
were
character in the
enjoying
last
yourself.
one.
Yeah, what's his face?
Yeah, that guy.
felt like
He
some
was
of the
not
person's
that
excitement
interesting
just
of a
took
main
over.
character to me. All the
Yeah.
other characters were way better. So
Yeah, like
focusing
Yuna was
on,
really the main character.
yeah, she had a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
Having someone else as the main character in the same world, to me, is a win. I'm okay with that. It is really Charlie's Angels. It is really Powerpuff Girls. It's really cheesy.
It'll cost you.
But to me, cheesy is not bad.
No, I don't think so.
Just it's fun.
And the other game was kind of cheesy anyway.
It was. It was pretty cheesy.
Like
This
these-
one's definitely more.
You ride on giant chickens and you play an underwater
Oh, Blitzball's stupid. That's actually
game
stupid.
and you wear
Some of the-
clothes that are half
laughing
JoJo,
scene.
half like Star Wars, half
The laughing scene too.
yeah, like it's
That's
so
cheesy
goofy.
as hell. That's really goofy. All of Waka's dialogue that isn't racist was really cheesy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just wanted you to know that this exists, and that and I'm kind of in the mindset that, like, you know what, at least it does something different.
Yeah.
You're trying to mix it up a little bit. Final Fantasy for a while was very mopey. This one's at least... This has an identity. It's the silly one. I'm sure this is familiar to you.
Yeah. Look at that.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Nah, I changed my mind.
And, like, having completed the game several times too, I have gripes with it for sure. But at least, like I said, like I still stand by that. Like I applaud them for at least trying something different. But yeah, a lot of people are not too kind to this game because it's just so incredibly different that they were like, well, this isn't Final Fantasy anymore. Which I understand. I get it. But you can't close yourself off to everything new.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Like, just listen to the music. The music's great.
Yeah, it's like, so far I'm not really bothered by anything.
A lot of the side missions are pointless, but you know what?
Which
Side
were
missions were
similar
pointless
to
in
the
the
other
last
one,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the side missions are pointless. God, I told you about some of the missions I had to do to get your ultimate weapons, like dodging lightning 200 times. Like, oof. It's also interesting too to see how the world adjusts to, because for the longest time their whole mantra was, well, we sacrifice our summoners to keep Sin from coming back and killing us, but it only works for a little while. You just keep doing it over and over.
Our barkeep's a Hypella. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in.
Nobody
Now he works
wanted to
for
ask
the
him?
Oh, gee, that is a tough one. Let me see if I can solve it for you. Ask him his fucking name.
What's this?
That was a reference to an older Oh, you meant the bar.
Yeah.
The bar, sorry. But it's interesting to see how the world adjusts to their entire structure being upended, their worldwide faith being exposed as a sham.
Yeah.
Oh, and now we're just hanging out on the bridge of the ship, or on the top of the ship. Like I said, I have some qualms with it too. Like, you don't actually get to fly on the airship, which is kind of a bummer. It's kind of like before, where you just point and click and it takes you.
Yeah, it takes you there.
Yeah, I would have liked to have actually done some flying. Lot of fan service in this game. Oh boy, let me tell you. Lot of guys I know in high school continued playing this game for one reason.
Uh-oh.
Or shall I say 2 reasons. Lot of fan service. And there's sometimes where I'm just kind of like, why am I watching? Like, I know dancing is obviously like, they like to dance. It's a fun thing, to, like, whatever.
Sure,
but
yeah.
there's sometimes where I'm like, I think the devs just wanted to see Yuna dancing around in boy shorts.
Yeah.
There's for God's sake, as Yuna, you have to massage another girl. It's a mini game that they made.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, the fan service is definitely kind of egregious in this one. It's really not needed. But all in all, if we were to just and we probably won't continue with this. This game is longer than the other game.
Really?
Yeah.
That was not a short game.
No, it wasn't. And you know what's really annoying? Well, it's kind of cool. This one has multiple endings.
Oh, that's cool.
But you know what's... Oh. Hang
I
on.
look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend.
Wow. A lot of...
I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did.
Put her in a dress made of
Really doesn't know
belts.
much about
There you
anything.
go.
Yep.
What now?
She's how you get to have Lulu in the game without
Without
having
Lulu.
Lulu in the game. But there's multiple endings. You unlock that, you can complete the game the normal way. If you want the true, secret, best ending, you have to do everything in the
Having fun?
game.
You bet.
I mean, every main mission,
It all began
every
when
side
I saw
mission.
this
If you miss
One thing.
not even just one thing, if you miss
couldn't
a
say for
line
sure.
of dialogue
Oh.
with a
My
character
plan
in the
was back if I
background that
joined the
doesn't have a
Gullwings,
name,
so I did.
99% you
In
don't get the
case you
secret
wondered,
ending.
the
You're
Gullwings
fucked.
are sphere hunters, and
I'd be
sphere
so
hunters are
irritated.
Yep. You can sit there with a strategy guide, which I have, and be hunting for. And by the way, you can't get it the first time playing through. You have to play the game a second time through
Right.
just to
For
be
a
able
while
to get
there,
it.
I was starting to feel like
You can try your hardest, and if you aren't paying attention for a second, you're screwed. So you know the alternative method? YouTube.
Yep. You just watch it.
Just watch it. Be like, that's good enough. I'm done.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. That's Final Fantasy X too.
Hello?
How do you feel?
I want to click the orb.
Oh, okay. I meant like the game as a whole, but all right.
Oh.
Like your
I mean-
impression. Your impression, I guess.
I think it's cute. I think the idea is there. Like, I think it's kind of cool to have it be, like, all the ladies. Because, like, let's be real, some of the guys in the other one were kind of obnoxious and frustrating.
Yeah. And racist if you're Waka.
Yep. And, like, the thing, too, is that, like, some of the girl characters, like, Yuna got pretty strong, like, if you did stuff with her character. And, what's-her-face got pretty strong. Lulu got pretty strong if you did stuff with her character. But
Riku
like,
was essential.
Yeah. But like sometimes they kind of faded into the background, and it was like, oh, the guys are the big strong ones, and they got blah, 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 blah.
Mainly the main guy. They were like, oh, it's all about him.
Except for it wasn't at all. Like, it was like, okay, fine, so like the whole story with his dad or whatever. But like, if it wasn't for Yuna, there'd be no story.
Yeah. His daddy issues with Jecht and Sin, like, it's a concern, but honestly, I'm like, this is side character stuff.
Yeah, for serious, because like, we're dealing with the fact that the whole religion that all of these people believe in and practice and have put all of their faith in is a mockery where literally they are killing people on purpose.
Is sending them off to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's not okay.
It's not much different than throwing a virgin into a volcano.
Yeah, I was like, that's what we are dealing with here versus your little daddy issues. That, and like, yeah, Sin's bad, but the ultimate creation of Sin came from all of this other stuff that matters way more.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, if Yuna didn't exist, then there wouldn't be a storyline.
And you know, like, in her having to, them expecting her to die for the rest of the world, and she's seeing the world for the first time. She doesn't even know what she's saving. I'm like, that's dramatic weight.
Yeah.
Titus and his lame, like, father issues
is lame.
Yeah. And some of the guys, like Orin, has real emotional depth.
Yeah.
To him. Kimari has emotional depth to him.
Mm-hmm. But they've experienced more stuff too, which, you know, gives them a little bit more depth. Whereas, like, yeah, he was just a kid, and he acted like a kid, which is fine, but, like, maybe as a side character, not as your main character. Whereas, like, she's a kid, but she has to act like an adult. Like, the decisions she's having to make are something that you wouldn't expect a 16-year-old to have to make. Yeah. The life of her people is in her hands, essentially. They're saying, well, if you don't do it...
She has to be very mature.
Yeah. And so it's just different. And so it's nice to see, like, them take who I thought really was the main character anyway and actually make her a main character.
Yeah. For
real and for true. And, like, I don't mind seeing the other girls. I think it's kind of fun to have, like, the girl team. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I think so too.
I like it.
It's
interesting. Fine. So, because, like, in the first one, you know, you had items you could get, and you had weapons you could gain and make better, and this and that. So, and I think that's fine. Those were all good things. And so it's interesting that part of the thing in the all-girl one is that they change their outfits.
Dresses, yeah.
I'm like...
Get it? Because girls
and
like
clothes.
Dresses.
They like changing their clothes and going shopping and stuff. Isn't that fun? I'm like, so put a friggin' makeup palette in their hand and call it Sailor Moon. Like, come on now. And I like Sailor Moon, don't get me wrong. I love that show. But
yeah, and
like,
that actually segues into one of my other complaints about the game.
Mm-hmm.
In the last one, you add more people to your team and
Yeah.
they do different things.
Yeah, which I really like.
The whole game, like I
It's
said,
just the three of
it's
them.
just the 3 of them, and it's longer than the last game.
Yes, he would
The
be cool
way
to
they-
add other, even if they were other girls, that's fine too.
The way they get around that is by having them switch dresses, which
Yeah.
gives them different abilities.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that would be fine, but like it does, I just feel like it's pandering a little bit to have them change outfits.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because they're girls.
Because they're girls.
Because
Get
they're
it?
girls. They can't just like get a weapon and make it better.
That feels like a decision made by a man.
Yeah.
Is what that sounds like.
Because
to
girls
me.
like clothes and
Yeah.
makeup and
Yeah.
hair.
Mhm.
Not that some girls
It's
don't like those
yeah,
things,
but, they do,
but it's like,
also
but it's like they can just be a badass ninja too. Like it's okay to
Like, it
just
would
have them get a
actually-
weapon and make it cool.
it would actually be fitting of Payne's character if like she just refused to
Change.
switch.
Yeah, she's like, no, this is what. No, why? Yeah.
And then that can be a character arc for her where like you can't be rigid and stick to your like, so you have to be flexible
Right.
and listen to other people and accept help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
So yeah,
But it's
that was
not.
interesting. I thought, that was an interesting twist.
It is a gameplay feature that the idea is sound, but like
Yeah, the idea of having them like something
Take on
changes so that gives them different powers, but why couldn't it be just a weapon that they gain? You switch between different weapons, it gives
the
you
fly.
different abilities. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are other games that do that very thing.
that was the last game that we played.
Yeah.
They
was
switched
like,
weapons
yeah.
on the fly, and different weapons did different things.
Exactly.
Remember
Sometimes
when-
it heals, sometimes you
it
can
turns them-
throw it, sometimes you can't
it
throw
turns
it.
them to stone.
Yeah.
Like-
So I feel like that they could have just kept that and it would have been fine.
It was definitely a controversial choice. Like, Yuna was all over magazine covers when this came out, and everyone was like, oh my god, like... It honestly kind of gave me, like, Britney Spears flashbacks of, like, look at the little, like, the prim, proper... Like, we all expect her to be a goody two-shoes, and oh man, she's... Look at this sex idol now.
Yeah,
It's like,
because that's the other thing, too, is that, like... I mean,
She
like,
can wear
even
what she
in...
wants.
Like, in the first one, too, there's a little bit, because, like, Luna's boobs are just... Or Lulu's boobs are just everywhere.
Yeah.
Just all over the place. They're very present.
Tits, jugs, Lulu. I mean, it's just Lulu.
Yeah. Like, it's just...
The boob
Very
mage.
present.
Black mage.
Yeah. But, like, Yuna's character,
Little
like,
fun bags.
her...
Flustered.
her outfit was a lot more like subdued, and
Well, because she was
she's a kid or whatever. I don't want to say because like obviously
she's the preacher's daughter.
yeah, it's like some
basically.
time certainly has passed, and as you grow, you change or whatever. But I don't think that her growing needed to mean that like now she wears booty shorts and a tube top. That's fine. That's fine too. But also, like, I also think it matters as to what they are doing in the game. Like when there's a female character and they are in the jungle and they are supposed to be camouflaged, but they're wearing nothing but short shorts and a t-shirt that is basically a bra. Like, how are they camouflaged? How would this make any sense?
I can't remember if that ever pops up in this or not, but
Well, even like now, like this is very. This makes sense. It's the half skirt. This is very like this universe.
it is.
It's
yeah.
very kind of silly and like
It is.
weird and whimsical, which is fine.
At the time, it was definitely more risque. When I'm looking at it now, I'm like,
It's
I
not
think it's
that
fine.
bad.
No, it's nothing compared to Riku's. Did
Yeah,
you see what she
yeah.
was wearing? Where I'm like, she's just wearing a bikini top
Yeah,
and like
there you
a
go.
micro skirt.
Yeah, and like some
that's it.
sleeves.
And she's like 16.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like they are
That's
going
too
on
far for
adventures.
me.
Like they're going on adventures. Like at least put her in something like Yuna. Like do a similar.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then Payne's kind of in the other direction where there's more than a few times where they're out in the desert and I'm like, girl, that can't be good. Like all
Right,
black,
all black.
with like. So I'm like, you are gonna get sunburned like crazy. It's also gonna be hot. That can't be good for you.
Yeah, it was like at least like all their shoes are fairly like
Have
nice.
utility.
Yeah. It's not like high heels and stuff.
Oh, but some of the boys' outfits later, I'm like, what in the hell even is
It's
that?
like they went opposite.
It's not that it's like hypersexualized. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. That's not a jacket, but it's like rubber, but it's like I'm like, I don't know what that is. What item of clothing is that?
It's like a girdle, but not.
I don't know. A lot of double-sided tape and
Yeah, so
Gorilla
it's like-
Glue went into these outfits.
I would say I like Yuna's outfit better in the original one than the first one. I like it better.
I think they each fit what they're going for, because like now that the religion that she devoted her life to is upended, it's like, well,
She had to find her own way,
She had
but
to find her own way, yeah.
and this doesn't bother me. I just kind of like the other one better. But this is definitely whimsical and weird, like the universe, which works out fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always think like it
And
does
actually-
matter. Like whatever they're wearing does matter for what they're gonna be doing later on. Because like,
Oh, you know what annoys me? Is later they decide, you know, the folks that you were just fighting with? Later there's a mission to sneak into their hideout.
Oh.
And they go, okay, well, we gotta procure we gotta procure some outfits so we can sneak in
yeah,
and be all covert 007 about it.
Buddy says he was
But I'm like,
aboard his airship with us 2 years ago.
you have spheres that materialize clothes. Why are we going on a fetch quest to find outfits to steal?
like you can just zap.
Also, this annoys the hell out of me. This is a problem. It's the Albed primers. Do you remember having to
The books.
to
Yeah.
translate the language? You have to do that all over again.
Didn't she learn the language?
I don't think so, but guess what? Riku is Albed.
Yeah,
she is
doesn't
part
she
of your
speak
team.
it?
She can speak the
I
language.
don't know what the goal right now is.
Well, that's okay. We're done.
Okay.
We're not going further today. I just wanted you to know that this exists. And
It does exist.
This is a, you know what? Even if you hate this game, you cannot deny this is an important chapter in Final Fantasy history, because it was the moment that the first time they actually made a direct sequel. And it was also the first time they did something this radically different.
I think it's a cute idea. I think having it be all the girls is cool. I think that there are definitely areas that could like make it really super cool. I think there are some decisions that might have been poor, but I don't know. It's cute.
Some parts of the story are decisions that are poor too. You know what the main get of the game is? Is you're trying to find Titus from the first game, the main guy.
Really?
Yes. The whole game's mission is to get him back.
Oh. Her calves and her thigh muscles are intense.
Yeah, you couldn't tell on the PS2, but now that it's been remastered.
Damn.
Yep. Well, I mean, she goes on adventures.
She
she's
does,
gotta
and
be...
she was kicking some ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute.
It's cute. There you go. Put that on the front. On the poster. On the
Final
box for it.
Fantasy
10-2.
10-2. It's cute.
That title sucks. 10-2.
10-2. 10-2 to Yuma.
Put...
To Yuna.
10 to... 310 to Yuna.
I just found the better title.
Someone needs to Photoshop that
Yes.
and send that to us. That's going to be great.